Caitlin Clark has actually hurt the NBA. Low ratings, lack of narratives, and rising popularity of WNBA storylines has Adam Silver sweating. There are a bevy of reasons why the NBA has struggled with viewership. In an era where rivalries are dead and teams combine to take an average 60 to 70 three-point attempts per night, it's become a hard watch for many of the old-school fans. When you add in the defensive end of the floor, that's become virtually non-existent load management and the detachment from the league's legends and how they played the game, you get a product that's no longer appealing. While those seem like the most logical reasons as to why league viewership has declined 19% this season across ABC, ESPN, and TNT from this time last season, and 25% when you include NBA TV, per Jason Whitlock, there are other factors. The not-so-well-liked and always outspoken Whitlock believes a big reason for viewership struggles stem from the rising popularity of WNBA storylines and narratives led by its brightest star Caitlin Clark. Whitlock states that the NBA hasn't capitalized on their opportunities to do such with its young stars, and for that it's suffering. Whitlock gone Whitlock. They've lost the plot, said on a recent episode of his podcast. They don't have compelling stories. Zion Williamson was supposed to be the next big thing. Ja Morant carried guns and went into a strip club and decided to be a rapper more than he wanted to be a compelling player. Bronny James is actually their most compelling story, and that's a flop. What they could not anticipate, Caitlin Clark has actually hurt the NBA, he continued. There is not anything interesting going on in basketball during those summer months, but we had a very fascinating basketball story all summer with Caitlin Clark versus the angry black women of the WNBA. The NBA doesn't have anything to compete with that. The competition is not there. The storyline is not there. In many ways, Whitlock is speaking the truth and everything about Clark, the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year and 2024 No. 1 overall pick moves the meter. As he also stated, there just isn't any player in the NBA that's anywhere as compelling as Clark. NBA needs a jolt. Unfortunately, the league currently doesn't have a player like Clark who moves the meter, so they'll need to tap into some other ways to regain fan